Hi. So this is a very exciting update that I want to give you guys. First of all, thank you. I just really want to thank my friends and family that have supported me, that have supported Filmkik, have seen the vision from the beginning, and I just want to say thanks. Like I feel like I thought that I could do it because people like you thought that I could do it, and it was just it was great. So thank you so much. But Filmkik as we know it is kind of coming to an end because Filmkik was all mine. I'm 100% owner of Filmkik, and everything was me. You know, I was the creative director for every project, DP for most projects. For a while, there are a few projects that I wasn't creative director of. I just thought of that. But I always had my hand in every single thing, executive producer for every single thing, going to every single meeting. So everything was mine. And that was wonderful because it made Filmkik into, you know, an over 6-figure a year company. And it was able to, you know, what I did was able to allow me to quit my full-time job and just go full on Filmkik. So what I built was definitely nothing to sneeze at, and I'm very proud of what I built. But in order to get to the next goal, my next goal, I am not going to be able to do it alone. It's just not going to be able to happen that way. And I don't really want to do it alone. I want to bring on new superstars onto my team, and I don't want to anymore. I've already done this, and it just feels like the right time to make this announcement, which is basically it's not just going to be me anymore. There's going to be a group of people, which I have written here. I had a different order in which I wanted to do this video, but I skipped something, but I'm going to go back to it. I made notes for this video because I really don't want to forget anything. But starting now in March 2022, Alejandro Toro has joined me as my business partner for Filmkik, and we're going to be producing content together. And he is a brilliant creative director and host and producer and DP and, you know, de los nuestros, you know, like the kind of guy that will grab a camera, do the interview, get in front of the camera, you know. And that is the kind of energy that I want at Filmkik because, as you know, you've been following me, that's the energy that I have. Roll up my sleeves and let's do it, but at the same time, also understand when to bring in a specialist as well, because we also respect the craft that much. So Alejandro's joining the team, and I'm super excited about that. And I have other people that have already joined and have already been working full-time. If you're working actively with us, you've probably seen these names in our emails. And I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna read you the team that has been working with me for the last few months, helping me through this these growing pains. And those are Sergio, Naisha, Rolando, Yaritza, Giovanna, Elliot, Octavio, Joe, Nick, Carlos, Julian, Natalie, and of course, Marcela. So, of course, Marcela. Of course, I had to end with her, but also ADP. My sister Lisandra works at ADP, and they're gonna help us with the payroll because, as you can see from all those names, it's gotten a little big to just do QuickBooks when people send me invoices. You know, we have full-time employees now. We are moving into a new office next week. We are setting our roots in Puerto Rico. I'm very, very excited about that. And so it's time to put in more organization and admin and all that other stuff, but it's good. It's been great, and we needed the help, so I'm very happy to have specialists on the job. So yeah, so a lot of things. The thing that I skipped was that I have been working with the Amir Stein Center for over 3 years. I'm going on 4 years with them now, and this is one of my favorite projects. It's one of my longest clients. Ismail, my client at the Amir Stein Center, and I have been working on this project together, and it has been great. We've been creating these short documentaries about Islam and Muslims and just the different things that people might have different ideas of what they are. It's just kind of clarifying concepts and showing a different way of seeing things. And it's been wonderful. You know, our videos have received more than millions of views on YouTube, and more than anything, I see them as when we take up 5 or 8 minutes of somebody's time, of somebody's life, we're adding value. You know, they're different when they finish watching the video than when they started watching the video. You know, they didn't know about this particular figure in history, and now they do, and now they can think about when that gets brought up, they understand that better. They have a different viewpoint that isn't just the mainstream viewpoint that has been fed to them. So I really enjoyed working with Ismail on that project, and it has really encouraged me to look at all the other projects that we do and focus on projects that I believe are worth taking people's time, you know, when they're watching it. So, you know, we have, and since deciding that, I decided that last year, I've had more clients that are doing exactly that. They're either teaching their tech, their software, so that small businesses know how to use that piece of software so that they can use it for their business. I mean, that's also adding value. Not everything is a documentary. And we do a lot of tech videos, so it's good that I like it. But, you know, I still feel like we're adding value to people's lives. So whether it's a tech demo or a documentary or a vlog, I want it to be something, I want to create content that at the end of the person watching it, they have something new to think with. And so yeah, or just a new perspective, a new viewpoint. Maybe they're smarter, maybe I don't know. But I want to make things that change, not make things that make people just want, you know. I want it to make people think in some way. And that's the kind of content that I want to create, and the kind of team that I'm putting together right now is also on board creatively, that we really want to work on things that matter. And we're just in a point in our career that where we start seeing and start considering how much time we have left, and start really looking at what do we want to spend that time on. Okay, so I already said thank you for your faith in me. See, I wrote it down here too. This next phase of my life shall be explosive growth, because I am aligned and laser focused in what's happening, and I have a team, or what's coming, and what's already happening, and I have a team that sees it too and wants it. So that's really exciting. I value, because I just had all that thing about valuing people's time, I value your time. Thank you if you watched it until this point. This is the last update of Filmkik as, you know, what you knew. And in our coming content, it's going to include other people in it. And I'm very excited about that. So thank you. And I look forward to this next step.